The 49er FX is a development of the 49er, adapted in some ways with the power side of things for the girls, but it stays in the hull's exactly the same. The full carbon rigs, they are fully skiff-like, and they are a good handful for the girls.
Yeah, so I've gone from the Elliott 6 metre into the FX. It's very different to what I'm used to. I've never sailed a skiff until December 2012, so a bit of a change to a little keel boat, but it's been great fun. We've had quite a few crazy experiences, I think is the right word to use, but also some really fun experiences as well.
It's been absolutely amazing. I actually can't really believe that this sort of sailing was available, and I never did it a lot earlier. It's just been the most amount of fun. I'm having the best time doing it, really. It's been back to being 15 again, I think. I'm just ridiculously excited about going sailing every day, so I'm very, very happy I made that decision.
So far the 49er has been the 49er FX has been quite an education for the girls. The physical demands of the boat, the speeds of the boat, and it's just not a boat that lets you sit down. It's on your toes all day long, and so many classes these days come from a background where you sit from one side to the next. You don't get any downtime in the 49er.
I think probably the hardest part is actually just having to be standing up all the time. Having spent my whole life sitting down, using cycling as my fitness stuff, actually having to run around and actually be on your feet all the time has actually presented far more of a challenge than I potentially expected. So it's had to sort of lift me off my bum several times. But it's just a lot more fun, all that kind of stuff. The fitness side of things associated with the 49er, I certainly enjoy that a lot more than the radial side of things. So yeah, it's excellent on all angles so far.
Injury count on the FX has been an interesting one. The boats are demanding, physical, and every now and then you have to know how to take a tumble. So learning how to take the fall, or when to bail out, when enough is enough, is all part of learning to sail an FX. And that's an ongoing challenge.
Definitely should have bought shares in an Arnica company, because basically been black and blue all winter. Had so many capsizes and so many bruises and various injuries. Lily's pretty much my best friend now. But yeah, it's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so we're doing rotation in the squad. I've sailed with Mary Rook before, so sailing with her in Palma, so that's a pretty easy combination. We know how each other sail, but the other crews I've never sailed with, so it will be quite interesting. I think getting as much experience from each other as possible is really important, and we've all had completely different backgrounds, so learning from each other, even from the helms, learning from each other as well, I think will be really valuable to the squad eventually.
The British FX foot rotation system has been there to aid the ongoing crew and team dynamics, and I think it's helped that by the girls are constantly moving between each boat, sailing with each other, sharing experiences, sharing new skills, and all the girls come from a different background, so allowing them the opportunity to jump in and out of each other's boats, passing on new skills and experiences has been valuable on its own.
Yeah, so I've never actually raced in a skiff ever, so that's going to be the biggest learning curve for me. I think I just need to not focus too much on the results, but look at how I race the skiff and how different the tactics are, but also just the boat handling. At this stage, we just need to get completely on top of our boat handling and not focus too much on the results.
The rest of the world is sort of experiencing similar things. I'm sure there are a couple sets who kind of are all over it at the moment. But like I said, we're all at this bottom part of the learning curve at the moment, and I think there's a lot to play out in the next couple of months.
But we haven't put anything on the girls other than going out there and doing their best with where they're at right now. I don't think where we are right now will have much of a reflection on where we're going to be in 12 months' time. Already the gains and progress we've made over 3 months is huge, and the education and the new skills being learnt is literally every day. So I wouldn't put any relevance on the results from Palma being anything to the future. Bigger fleets, bigger numbers, more boats around. poses its own challenges, and it's something that's it's going to be good to introduce and see how we fare.